If you're someone who enjoys cold water therapy, or you're simply curious about what all the hype is about, then you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be discussing everything you need to know about the cold plunge, including what it is, how to do it, and most importantly, the incredible benefits that it can have on your physical and mental health. So, let's get started. Firstly, what is the cold plunge? The cold plunge is essentially deliberate cold exposure. It involves immersing your body in a pool of cold water and ice for a short period of time. This can be done in a variety of ways, from a full body immersion in a cold pool or tub to a cold shower. For the most benefits, you essentially want to expose yourself to as cold of a temperature as possible, where it's extremely uncomfortable, but you can still tolerate in a safe manner. Many people choose to do the cold plunge as part of a daily routine, often after a workout or in the morning, as a way to energize themselves for the day ahead. So, now that we know what the cold plunge is, let's talk about how to do it. Once you have prepared your method of choice, the next step is to immerse your body in it. Start by putting your feet in the water and gradually work your way up until your entire body is submerged. If you're new to cold water therapy, it's important to start slowly and gradually increase the amount of time you spend in the water. For beginners, it's recommended to start with just a few seconds and gradually work your way up to around 5 to 10 minutes. You can also try alternating between periods of immersion and rest, such as spending 30 seconds in the water, followed by 30 seconds of rest. There are a few potential negatives if you don't practice caution and take the cold plunge to the extreme. These can be hypothermia, frostbite, heart arrhythmias or irregular heartbeat, and even heart attacks. It's important to listen to your body and stop immediately if you experience any pain, discomfort, or other negative side effects. Cold water therapy should never be painful or cause you to feel unwell. If you have any cardiovascular conditions, consult with your doctor before starting a cold plunge routine. Now, with that out of the way, let's discuss all the benefits. Number 1. Boosts immunity. The exposure to cold water has been shown to stimulate the immune system in several ways. When the body is exposed to cold, it activates the sympathetic nervous system, the part of the nervous system that triggers the fight or flight response, which activates the release of adrenaline and other stress hormones. This response leads to the constriction of blood vessels and the shivering of muscles, which generates heat and helps to maintain the body's core temperature. This response also causes an increase in the number of white blood cells circulating in the body, particularly the type of white blood cells known as natural killer cells. Natural killer cells play an important role in fighting off infections and cancer cells. The increased circulation of these cells can help to strengthen the immune system and reduce the risk of developing infections and illnesses. Number 2. Relieves stress and anxiety. In addition to its physical benefits, the cold plunge can also have a significant impact on your mental health. The release of hormones through the fight or flight response, which we already talked about, can help your body fight against stress, anxiety, and other mental health issues, such as depression. In fact, some studies have found that regular cold water therapy can be as effective as prescription medication for treating certain types of anxiety disorders. Number 3. Reduces inflammation. Inflammation is a natural response that occurs when your body is injured or under stress. While this response is crucial for healing acute injuries, chronic inflammation can lead to long-term health issues, including heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Cold water immersion can help to counteract this process. The constriction of blood vessels that occurs during cold water immersion has been shown to decrease the levels of pro-inflammatory secreted proteins released by cells called cytokines and promote the production of anti-inflammatory cytokines. This process, in turn, can help to reduce inflammation and promote healing throughout the body. Number 4. Enhances muscle recovery. The cold plunge has become a go-to recovery tool for many athletes and fitness enthusiasts due to its effectiveness in enhancing muscle recovery after exercise. Your muscles undergo stress and strain, which can cause inflammation and soreness, and this can hinder your ability to perform at your best in following workouts. By immersing your body in cold water post-workout, you can initiate a range of physiological responses that promote muscle recovery. Cold water therapy is thought to improve circulation, helping to deliver essential nutrients and oxygen to the muscles, which can facilitate healing and recovery. The cold water immersion also helps to decrease lactic acid accumulation in muscles, which can help reduce muscle soreness. Number 5. Increases energy and alertness. As well as the release of adrenaline, deliberate cold exposure has a very strong effect on the release of dopamine in our brain and body, the feel-good hormone. This feeling of euphoria, once you exit the cold environment, can increase your mental clarity and re-energize you. This can be particularly helpful for people who struggle with fatigue or low energy levels. In fact, some people report feeling more energized and alert for several hours after just a few minutes in the cold water. Number 6. Can potentially improve sleep. If you're looking to experience the most benefits from the cold plunge, then it's recommended to do it in the morning. However, if you're experiencing high levels of cortisol, the stress hormone that can disrupt your sleep, then a cold shower could be a great solution. By exposing yourself to cold water, your body will experience a surge of adrenaline, which can help to reduce cortisol levels and improve your overall stress response. Now that you know all of the benefits of deliberate cold exposure, you may also be interested in learning about how heat therapy can benefit your health. Heat therapy is another popular method for promoting overall health and wellness. Incorporating heat therapy into your regular wellness routine can have numerous benefits for your physical and mental health. If you're interested in learning more about how this practice can benefit you, click here to check out our video on the benefits of using a sauna.